Hey guys, it's me, Fiona, dem cosplay girl here. This is gonna be a no face video, just hands, so I'm sorry if that's kind of creepy. But anyway, I actually didn't plan on doing this video, but a few days ago I got this wig. I'm not gonna say for who, because I want it to be kind of a surprise, because I'm gonna be in the same anime group thingy with Erin. But anyways, a few days ago I got this wig, and I needed it to be curled. This wig is from WIGGU, so it's a really nice quality, really nice and thick, but it has heat resistant fibers, which was kind of an issue. As you can tell, I already did these two front pieces near the head. I kind of need to fix them up a little bit, but yeah, I did kind of brush through them and work them to how I wanted them to be. So I tried using a curling iron, the first thing that I thought of, and that didn't work at all. I had heard about the hot water technique, but I was like, oh, it's so much work. So I know there's lots of tutorials on this, but you know, I thought I would just put an extra one out there. It never hurts. I'll link the actual WIGGU tutorial down in the description below. And no, this video is not sponsored. I wish we could get sponsored by WIGGU. So today, enough blabbering, I'm going to show you how to use curling rolls to curl heat-resistant fiber wigs. Let's go. What the hell are these actually called? Rollers. They are called rollers. Oh my gosh. So obviously depending on the size of your rollers, it will affect the size of the curl. So if you get really tiny rollers, the ringlets are going to be tighter and the curls are going to be tighter, but I didn't want really tight curls because this character doesn't have really tight curls. It's more just kind of a wave, so I got more chunkier, bigger rollers. The ones I'm using here kind of come apart. It's just like plastic. So yeah, but I don't think it really matters. I know the foam ones are also really popular. Also guys, I apologize for the awkward angle. I'm actually using Garfunkel here, the tripod, to hold my wig. So I had to use like a makeshift camera stand and I just put it on my desk. So I'm sorry if this is like a weird angle for you guys. I'm going to work with what I have. So first you're going to take a bit of hair. You don't want to take too much or else it won't really do its thing. And then you're going to take a hair straightener. Now the thing with curling heat resistant fibers on wigs is that it's all about the cooling process. So when the key is getting it really hot, the wig fiber, and then letting it cool down in the style you want it to. So I'm just going to run the wig hair through the straightener, get it really nice and hot. Also, if you mess up, you can always just straighten it again. That's good. So it's really hot. And I'm just going to take my roller and I'm gonna start winding the hair up in this direction. And while the hair is hot, I'm going to wind it up. I don't want it to go too high just because for my character. And I'm going to clip it in place. Ta-da! So I suggest if you're doing a chunk of hair at once, like if I'm doing this entire ponytail, which I am, I suggest doing it all at once because you know, let's say you unwind this piece and then use hairspray and a blow dryer and then it affects the piece next to it. Like, it's better if you just do it all at once and take them out all at once. So I'm just gonna rewind and repeat the same process. So I start with it like this and I roll upwards. So I actually ran out of rollers doing this ponytail because it's super thick, but you know, don't stress, it's okay. I clipped back the hair that I haven't touched yet, so it wouldn't get in the way and I wouldn't have to like separate it at the end, but for now we'll just focus on me. So what you want to do now is get your blow dryer or get a blow dryer, and you want to turn on the hottest settings, and you want to blow dry all of the rollers. And I know that sounds really weird, but again, because they're going to be hot, and when they cool down, they're going to set in this position. So they're going to set curly. So I'm going to turn on my blow dryer, and I'm going to blow dry these curlers. And I do try to get really nice up and close without like melting the fibers or something like that, or the roller itself, just because I want it to get super hot. So once you've blow dried your curlers and they're nice and hot, you want to leave them to completely cool. I know it's tempting, but do not touch them, or you can touch them, but do not unwind them, because if you unwind them too soon, even if they're just a little bit warm, the entire process is going to be ruined. So walk away, watch a movie, go on the internet, but do not touch them. Wait for them to completely cool. So I'm going to wait for these to cool, and I will be back. Also, I forgot to mention before I go, this step's optional, but what I like to do just to really set the curls is I take a little bit of hairspray and I just kind of spray the curls to really set them. Okay, now I will be back. I am back. I left for about like an hour, and now it is time to take the hair out of the curlers. So when doing this, it is really important to be really gentle with it. You don't want to like yank them out, because then it'll mess up the curls. So what you want to do is you just want to, like in my case, carefully take this thing off, and don't just like pull it down. You want to kind of like slide it out very carefully. And as you can see here, because I have thicker, or I have larger rollers, and I included more hair, I made sure that the curl didn't turn out too curly, and it's just a nice wave that I'm going to brush out and tease to how I like in a few seconds. So just gonna curl the rest. Also, just a quick tip before I started doing the other section, I just clipped back the part that I already curled, just because I don't want it getting in the way, and I don't want it to mess up the nicely curled wig. Here are the overall curls. They look really nice and bouncy and flowy, which is what I wanted. So I'm just kind of going through them with a comb and brushing them out, just because they've been in rollers and they're kind of a little flat, and I'm just kind of playing with them and getting them to how I want. And you know, with any wig, give it a good thing of hairspray, especially to keep the curls in place. Alrighty, so here is the overall look of the wig. Again, if you want tighter curls, you would start the roller up higher and get smaller rollers. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you found it helpful. If you have any comments, don't be afraid to ask. I'll try my best to answer. But yeah, anyways, thank you for watching. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. And don't forget to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, our blog, and Twitter. Alright, bye guys!